Welcome back. In this session, we are going to define field status variant. See, field status variant will be used for general ledger, and the use of this one is for hiding, enabling, making it mandatory during the document posting. That is the use of a field status variant. For controlling master data, for GL master, at the time of creating the GL master or at the time of creating vendor master, customer master, if you want to make any field optional, mandatory or disable, then you can control fields of these master data from account group. Hope you understand this. We already discussed during FI configuration. Screen layout rules will be used for asset master data. Coming to the asset master data, at the time of creating asset master, if you want to make it any field mandatory, optional or hide, then you have to use screen layout rules, not account groups here. Coming to field status variant, define field status variant. There is no change from ECC to S4 HANA for this configuration. Financial accounting, global setting, under ledgers you will find fields. Here fields, define field status variant. What we will do, we will generally copy from the standard any reference field status variant. We are not going to create this field status variant from scratch. Copy, copy all, so here click on field status variant, click on copy. Whatever the steps we are doing clearly mentioned in notes. Next step is to assign company code to field status variant. Save this, back, assign company code to field status variant. This data is locked by user best. Since it is a demo system, others are using the same screen. That is the reason we are getting this message. Do you want to display? Yes. What I will do, I will go to SM12. I will kill all the sessions. Now it is in change mode. Click on position, assign field status variant here. Next step is to define tolerance group. Tolerance group we already discussed in detail in FI configuration. Please refer FI configuration notes. There is no change from ECC to S4 HANA for this tolerance group. Financial accounting, general ledger accounting, business transaction, open attempt clearing. This is the path. General ledger, business transaction, open item, processing, open item clearing, business transaction, open and clearing differences. Clearing. Click on this one. Copy from standard one. Debit posting, credit posting. Okay, we'll create this. Click on inventories, company code 9998. Triple 98. Save this. Keep the blank group. This is also one group. Now next step is to define tolerance group for employee. Copy this, change this to your company code. Save this. You can enter whatever the values mentioned here. You can also enter these values. Else you can use the same values copied from 0001. The next step, we have to assign these user groups. This tolerance group will be assigned to users. Assign users to tolerance group. Click on this one. This is my user ID. Make sure that here it should be blank, because in previous two steps we created only blank account group. So here you should ensure blank only. If you don't find your user ID, then you have to add from here. Click on new entries, enter your user ID, keep this as blank. Since it is already there, I am not creating any further entries. It is mentioned in notes. Next step, global parameters. This is also same, there is no change. Financial accounting, global setting, global parameters. Go back. Global parameter for company code, enter global parameter. Click on position. Double click on this one. Select this proposed fiscal year, define default value date and negative posting. If you don't know negative posting, please refer ECC clauses. There is no change in this configuration and negative posting concepts. Only few changes happened between ECC and HANA. Those we are discussing. Our main focus on delta changes. Next step, we are going to deactivate document splitting. By default, when you create your company code, even in ECC or HANA, system will activate the document splitting. If you don't know document splitting configuration, it is better to disable this one. When you know this configuration, you can enable it and you can test the same. For time being, you should disable this one to avoid unnecessary and unwanted issues during the testing. Go to, see, this is the path: financial accounting, general ledger accounting, business transaction, document splitting. Activate document splitting. You can use this path, or you can go to this T code SM30. This is the table. Directly you can deactivate the same. I will show you both requirement. You can do this. So here, this is the table. Click on maintain. See, somebody is accessing this one. Click on position. Enter your company code here. See, right now this is activated. We have to select this checkbox. Click on this. We are getting. You may get a doubt. My user ID is best. Again, why I am getting this one? See, same user ID, since it is a demo system, one user ID is being used by more than one user. That is the reason we are getting this message. So what I will do, I will follow the same approach. Go to SM12. I will kill all those sessions. You should not do this in real time. Click on this. Sorry. Select this. Save. We have successfully disabled this document splitting. I will show you path as well. Path, this is the path, general ledger business transaction. If you have any confusion for using SM30, please use this approach. General ledger business transaction document splitting. Here you will find activated document splitting. Click on this one, click on position. See, this is already deactivated. From here also you can select the same. If you do it from SM30 or from here, both one and the same. Hope you understand the configuration. Now assign country to calculation procedure. See, this country to calculation procedure, this is based on country to country, it will differ. We already did the configuration for tax on sales and purchases. If you want to create your own country tax procedure, please refer ECC configuration. There is no change in configuration here. It is the same in ECC and HANA. So for time being, what I am going to do, I am going to assign this tax USA. You can assign any tax procedure here. Tax US only. Sorry, this is tax US, not USA. Ignore this. Yeah, tax US. Go to the setting OBBG. Select your country. Tax procedure is based on country level. See, tax IN is already assigned. If you want to use tax IN, let it be. If you want to change this to another tax procedure until you create your own tax procedure, you can use any available procedures. A tax, I'm going to use tax US. Save this. So this currency configuration in next step we will discuss, since here we have a major change. If you like this course, don't forget to write a review for the course.